Hey guys, Grungerlamp Zero Gaming back, and in today's video, this is going to be a pretty game review slash is Red Dead Redemption 2 still relevant slash how many people still play this game, and is it still popular? So let's go into how many people still play this. So it's not as it's it's pretty interesting because people still play it solo. But a lot of people still, people are still finding, little hints and treasures and things every single, day, kind of thing. There's, little things in here that make sense, don't make sense, and things that are still to be discovered. Even years later, you might not even find something, but there are people, that's still scouring this game to this day for, clues or, little writings on the wall, or something along those lines. People do that, and that's what some YouTube channels are about, unlocking the secrets of games. So that's what's still being found out about a lot of these games. Now, as for the player count on Red Dead Online, so that's pretty interesting because the online version, I'm gonna cover another video about this, how does that work and is that still popular? Still around a few people, and by that I mean 10,000 and up, still play Red Dead Online, which is interesting. Their PvP is okay. It's kind of like a Western standoff though, because you can't really be as competitive as some other PvP games. So it's kind of interesting because Red Dead Redemption, it's like a Western game, so they're not gonna have the best weapons, They kind of have to be low-class old weapons. So you're not gonna find that much. That's why the PvP isn't as good as it should be able to. Or you don't have, instead of having vehicles, you have horses, and other things. So that to me is actually pretty interesting along that. Now, as things go, you can still shoot stuff. People love to shoot, and blah blah blah. A lot of people love to play with friends as well. That's why Red Dead Online is so popular. But to me, it kind of seems like people are just now it's a place for cyberbullying. It's kind of funny. Now people, they do is troll other players. Let's say you're out hunting, blah blah blah. All of a sudden you have a lasso thrown around you and you're being carried off the edge of a cliff. People do that now, and it's kind of interesting that happens. And it is what it is, I guess. Now, what really shocks me about Red Dead Online is so many people have been able to glitch it. I don't know if anybody remembers, the cougar glitch and all that, and cougars would just be, dropping from the sky. That was pretty interesting, that era, until, Rockstar said, we have, they're not well with cheaters, so they took away most of those people who tried to anyway. Which, to me, it was actually a little interesting that they did. Some games actually have more fun in hacking, over say big games like Halo, big Xbox, franchise games like that could be hacked. They don't like that. They don't like cheaters, so that's why that kind of operation got shut down. Now, is this game still relevant? That's what I really want to talk about. The landscape is absolutely beautiful, and it's pretty much lifelike. It'd be really cool if this was a VR game. I'm not sure exactly how you'd play that, but that would be pretty cool. Now, to really set the record straight, they do not. It's kind of interesting. They want people to play online more, they're really pushing the online agenda kind of thing. Even though the solo games are okay, the story missions are really good, and you always feel like you're in a story. Now you can do stuff in this open world. You can go fishing, get your honor up. The honor bar to me is kind of it's not very good, because in order you have to waste your time going fishing or greeting people. Who wants to do that? This isn't even real life. I mean, come on. So unless you can hack it, which see, that should be the only thing, because you don't want to waste your precious time of an hour of fishing just so your honor bar can go up just a little bit. I do have an honor glitch out, which is actually pretty nice that you can do. I mean, it really is hard to maintain honor in this game, so there's some really easy ways to do it. especially just greeting people in like Saint Denis where there's like a lot of people to, you know, greet. That to me is probably one of the easiest. Now there's still like the open world is absolutely huge. If you've ever seen the map, there is like so much to explore, and that's why it took them so long. If you guys don't know, GTA 5, which I have not played, I've seen clips of it, and it doesn't have like the best graphics. It kind of has like, you know, the 2012 to 2015 graphics. So that was pretty interesting. That it took them a few years to make. From 2013 to November of 2018 was when Red Dead Redemption 2 was released. It's kind of interesting that they had like their latest graphics come out on a game that hadn't been played since a while, because, you know, the last game was a really long time ago, the original Red Dead Redemption 2. So almost like a decade later, they're coming out with a new one that has really good graphics. So I'm surprised that now if they did a GTA 6, you know, the analytics, you know, it's not like the numbers don't lie. When you look at that, they would have made so much more money off of that, but I guess they just don't want to keep like the Western fans waiting. And there hasn't been a really good Western game to come out. If somebody would have asked me what Western game I would choose, I would definitely say Red Dead Redemption 2. And some people are watching this and they're like, well, I didn't buy it when it came out. Is it still time? If you're a YouTuber, don't buy the game. Like, the content is pretty, like, most YouTubers have abandoned it. There's only like a few more big ones that still cover it, and that's about it. It kind of like dries up. No one wants to know about it anymore. More people are focused on, I won't say Apex Legends. There are a few other ones. And right now we're in the time, if you're watching this right now, in a few weeks. Now there will be some other big games releasing, especially Halo 6. Now that's in a few months. But right here we kind of hit like a slum of like 2018, like the fall was like a really good time. Like some of like the best games came out, including Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, there hasn't been that many good games came out. Apex did come out, you know, kind of like a battle royale. Almost, it ties back into this game though. So the PvP could have been a little bit better, even though people pretty much just are being jerks to each other in Red Dead Online. So, I mean, you know, whatever, I guess. It's pretty interesting that way. But I guess whatever happens, happens. If they make, you know, improvements, or they give, you know, like Gatling guns, I think they should definitely add more weapons to the game. And they've been doing a pretty good job of that. Actually, they haven't added any weapons, but they've added any more clothes. And I guess if you like, you know, designing your character, that could be pretty good. Now, for the straight answer, yes, the game is definitely still, you know, relevant. If you're not a YouTuber, you just like to play games with realistic graphics and you like shooting. I personally have like gone away from the game. It was good for me for a while. Like my most viewed video came from this game, but afterwards you kind of get a little. I'll probably play. You know, most people, you know, they play the game, they go away for a while, then they come back to the game. So I guess that's just how it is. It has really good, you know, killing and, you know, mechanics that does play into it. I mean, the scenery is just, you know, breathtaking for a video game, that is. And they definitely know when to play their music. And most people have been like really successful making YouTubes about the game, so hopefully that can somewhat continue, even though these games only come out like every like 5 to somewhat years, because it does take a long time to develop big games like this. So definitely will be still relevant for a while, and I think more people are just buying the game too. So I mean, we'll have a comeback, probably not, or at least for a long time. Now people are just starting to go back and play Red Dead Redemption, like just that, like #1, because, you know, now you have something to go on, like, you know, off on, because you went from Arthur to John from this. You guys don't know the storyline. Sorry that I'm like spoiling this now, but that is how it is. So definitely is still relevant. So guys, I want to thank you for checking out this video. Be sure to check out my other Red Dead Redemption 2 content if you want to see more of that. I do have some just like a month ago, and I've been currently working on Battle Royale games. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video if you subscribe, and hopefully I see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Welcome to North Hill, a new townhome development located in the north end of Boise, Idaho, offering 2 or 3 bedroom floor plans with refined finishes and natural stone throughout. Come check us out and visit us at northhillboise.com.